February of 2023, I left my home in Michigan to move across the country to California. I didn't really have a reason for doing this, but my gut was telling me to go. Staying with friends and family all across the country until I made it to San Diego. I knew one person who lived out here, and that was Zoe.
Okay.
And here we are!
Oh my god, Gabe is in the parking lot right now,
We're
like
going
as
to get
we
Gabe.
speak.
He traveled from Michigan to San Diego.
That's one hell of a road trip.
tripping. And we're going to get him right now. You're just chilling. Oh shit! This is me.
I know you think I think too much, but I don't know.
Your life.
Love, dirty love.
Her and her friends made me feel right at home, and life still felt very surreal. After a month or so, Zoe had spring break.
We're on a motherfucking road trip! Woo! Going to see Daisy.
Did I ever want love, or did I ask too much? Young dirty love, come get us drunk. Let's cover up what we really want. All you see.
Shit might have popped. Wait. I think so. I can hear it again! Woo! Yeah!
It was as this trip was ending where I started to realize the reality that I had put myself in. I found an apartment. It was a shared room with no window. I found a job at a restaurant downtown and started working. Life started to feel very repetitive. It felt like I couldn't catch a break.
So it looks like somebody hit me while I was parked.
I hated the apartment that I was living in. Luckily, my lease was only 4 months long, but I needed to find somewhere else to live. After spending an absurd amount of time on Facebook Marketplace looking for a room to rent, I finally got a response. A guy who needed to fill one spot in a house with 6 other guys. Come to find out, this house was full of creatives, entrepreneurs, musicians, and just the best group of guys I could have hoped to have found. Being around them has been so good. We push each other to be better and keep each other accountable. Being in this environment has made me think that this was the reason that my gut told me to come out here. But despite having found this amazing group and finally settled into a house, I found myself becoming increasingly numb.
Merry Christmas. Today was my first Christmas alone. It was pretty weird, but honestly not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I just made the best of it, woke up, FaceTimed my family for a while, opened some gifts with them, went for a long walk on the beach, and then came back and edited, and that was my day.
So basically, when I moved out here, my goal was to figure out how to support myself while making travel sustainable. And as of right now, I'm able to support myself, but only just. And I'm working a job that is not very fulfilling to me. I got into such a cycle of trying to figure out that second half of making money so I could start traveling again. that I completely forgot the reason why I was trying to make it work in the first place. I completely lost my sense of direction and spiraled into a cycle of self-loathing. Chasing nothing but money, starting things but never following through, feeling like I was crippled by the idea of failure, completely ignored all my emotions. I was so caught up in trying to find something that would change my situation that I forgot to open my eyes and appreciate what I had already created. In this constant state of self-inflicted guilt, I sat for 4 months. Until one day, I got a text. Oftentimes, the thing you don't want to hear is exactly what you need to hear at that time. For me, this couldn't have been more true. The text basically called me out on what I was doing to myself. It told me to stop trying to do the same things that weren't working over and over again. To stop ignoring my emotions and invalidating my feelings. To stop constantly doing the things I don't like doing. And instead of putting all my energy into things I don't enjoy, to start putting them into things that I do. There's much more in the text, but I'll leave it at that. It was extremely simple. It made it very clear that my problem was not complex, but I had dug so deep into that hole that I couldn't see it. My first reaction when reading it was anger, something that made me feel like I didn't even recognize myself. But this text made me pay attention and realize that I'd been completely ignoring my heart and everything that it was telling me. I hadn't filmed, wrote, or done anything creative in months. So I started to journal again, and I stopped forcing myself to do the things that I did not feel fulfilled by. And gradually, I started to feel my heart speak again.
Zoe.
Don't hit the light. Have you ever had pistachio butter?
No. Do they all taste this good?
I have no idea. Nice. You look fast.
We had like a little bit of a, well, we were gonna go to Big Sur, but it was very last minute, and we just decided, why not? And on our way up, it was super rainy.
And so much traffic.
So much traffic. Like, what should have taken an hour took us 3 hours. Yeah. So we pivoted, and now we're in Joshua Tree.
Yep. It's a major pivot. Only took us 6 hours to get here. We decided to come here first.
Probably a little under 3 hours.
Okay, that's crazy. We're here now. Okay, let's go for a ride.
Okay.
Never healed in my hands when I hold her close. I might loosen my grip, but I won't ever let her go. I won't ever let her go.
Drift King.
That was so bad.
We're going up.
gonna go this way, I think.
Won't be alone for the rest of my life. I'll build a boat for when the river gets high. I'll meet a girl in the heat of July. And I'll tell her so she knows. And I'm broke, but I'm real rich in my head. That I broke a bone that never healed in my hands. When I hold her close, I might loosen my grip, but I won't ever let her go. I won't ever let her go. When forever
Here's the view. It's kind of a unique angle. Probably wouldn't be the best if I was sitting on the bike.
We did it.
We did it.
Yeah.
Took us 2 hours and 15 minutes. We took our time though.
We did take our time.
Time elapsed 3 hours 35 minutes.
That means
We were stationary. Oh, we climbed it. We turned into Alex Honnold for a little bit.
yeah. We free soloed. Gabe, what are you about to do?
On a bondless master hill.
We're at 40.
Towels are just gonna get wet.
Okay. No, I stepped in the sand. I stepped in the sand. No, it's okay.
Oh god.
Go.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's at 105.
Yeah.
Originally, the plan was to release this video when I really started to accomplish the things that I set out to do. But I realized that that is everything I'm trying to go against. Over this past year, I've learned so many lessons, some easy, some hard. But the one that is most important, and that I'm the most thankful that I've learned, is how to enjoy the process. Because if you're purely living for the goal or the end result, then what's the point of any of it? Are you going to make yourself miserable for so long in hopes that one day you won't be? No. If you aren't happy now, you won't be when you achieve your goal. So focus on now. Focus on the relationships around you. Be thankful for what you already have while you work hard towards your goal. So I decided to release this video far before I'm where I want to be, because that's real. And one day I'll look back and I'll miss this time. I'll document my
I was
journey
like, oh, I'll take a video of you.
of figuring out this thing that we call life.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
And I promise that I will do my very best to appreciate every second.
Oh no, I know.
So welcome to life, chapter 1.
Your love